Alright guys, welcome to another epic classic game. And this one I actually don't have a date for. I'm guessing this is over 10 years old. But again, just a guess. Just to add some flavor to the cast, I'm gonna say it's 10 years old. These players I also don't know. And I don't know what their skill level was either. But this this indicates a very different skill level. Building a barracks right away. In the blue, we have Mazapan. Mazapan's playing as the Persians. Then, in the red, playing as the Vikings is Gibmer Punkte. I might just call these guys red and blue. But, stick around. This is a continental matchup from a long time ago, and apparently this is a good one. So let's quickly introduce the maps that the players have. We have blue as the main gold behind his TC, which is going to be in a good position for him. Other golds around as well. Quite close. This boar could be a little bit annoying. I'm struggling to figure out what he's actually going to do at the moment, because he's actually building a militia at this point. Now, this is on standard resources, so he's going to need wood for lumber camp. He doesn't have that yet. He's just on sheep. This is new. This is very new. But unique, and that's what we want to see on these classic games. Red has his town center here. He has his main gold behind. Stone there as well. You can see the scouts are now fighting. Blue's going to run away. Maybe try and steal these sheep. Nope, not going to do that. More stone over here. There is a boar for red. Does he have any forward boars? Because the militia are going to be coming in. Oh, the boar's back there as well. This is going to be a pain in the butt for red to get food once he's out of sheep, if the militia find his food. But Continental just... quickly, normally action doesn't start so early. The water is going to be important if you can find deep fish. So you can see blue dock this back corner. A red has a much better dock in his back corner. So normally what you want to do is find water and fish. But there's no way red is expecting this. He hasn't scouted the guy's base. You don't do this. I've actually never seen this. And I've casted hundreds of games. I've watched thousands of hours. So, this is what red can see, by the way. And blue found his boar. So, yeah, very interesting. Persians, again, for, hold on a second. Yeah, Persians for blue. And then we have Vikings for red. But very odd. Red is going for a dock in the back. So you can tell these guys, obviously blue's doing something different, but you can tell that red is experienced. But now he sees the drush over here next to his boar. And he's got to be confused. I am confused as well. Now his other boar's back here. It's not going to be easy. He does have loom. He's already trying to palisade wall off. Now I had to hand it to blue. He still doesn't have a lumber camp. He's been collecting straggler trees. And his vill count is not bad. He's only down one villager in comparison. And he's forcing these palisades from red as well, and red still hasn't collected his boars. The scout from Mazapan needs to run. He is running, and no garrison from red, which is weird. But maybe his economy's hit so much from all this. I mean, he is just walling in this wood line. This is so different, guys. Oh, I love it. Okay, so the militia are going to help out in the scout fight. And red could lose the scout, will lose the scout. Unbelievable. So I don't know what you guys are thinking this far, but I don't know what to think. Now the fish going to be extremely important for red. If he can't find his boars, or his other boar, he's getting one now, then the fishing ships will help him out. But he's not going to be able to get this one. Unless he goes with a drush. He has no scout. There's two militia just camping on his board. I'd be so pissed off. I can't believe there's no chat here. I would be so pissed off. They said good luck, have fun, and have fun in the beginning, so Mazapan didn't give him good luck. But I'd be so pissed if someone was doing this to me. You need that boar for early food income. The sheep's almost gone for red. Blue, still messy over here. He doesn't have a lumber camp yet. He didn't even scout that boar, but I think he will if he goes for a lumber camp there. He may know it's there as well because the boar will move around sometimes. Look at this build order. This should not work. But sometimes when you're expecting the meta, when you're expecting something, you know, you've seen time and time again, it just catches you off guard. And, okay, blue has his militia here. Red's coming out to collect this boar. And, oh, there go the militia. Oh my gosh, and he's going to shoot the boar as well, which means this villager's probably going to die. But there's actually 2 villages coming out. This is smart. This is really smart. Can the militia block the boar? The boar has been blocked. Red is going to have to try again. Is he going to try again? He's sending the full HP villager. Oh, dude. This is not going to end well for you. That villager might kill the scout. Not even. Could go down. So soon Red's going to have a messy eco. He's going to be out of sheep. Blue, 10 minutes in, going to have a lumber camp up. So well done there for him. He does know the boar is there. He hasn't gone for it. He's going full wood. And again, no dock or anything in the back for him. So he's definitely still behind. But this is different. But the problem for blue is he's going to run out of food income once he runs out of the forage bush. He hasn't gone for that boar yet. No villagers underneath his TC, so his TC is pretty much useless here. Red going out for a lumber camp. Red has plenty of fish back here to take. And Red, despite not having that boar and struggling with those villagers, seems to be in a better position. Could click up to the feudal age and might want to consider archers then. But even scouts would work, honestly. You definitely want to go archers with these civs. Blue just finding sheep, going out here to collect the sheep now, I think. He's running forward. Red is on his way to the feudal age. Blue is running forward. Oh, he's Persians. He's gonna Persian douche him. He's gonna Persian douche him. So, okay, fun fact. Persians have 4,800 HP on their town centers. Other civs have 2,400. So if 2 TCs are right next to one another and they're firing in a TC war, Persians have the advantage. Oh man, this is getting underneath my skin because this is a ballsy move and I would be so annoyed if this happened to me. But the TC can go right here and luckily Red will probably hit the feudal age. But there's nothing he can do about this. He doesn't have any villagers in this TC. Blue's going full YOLO, guys. This is one of the most YOLO games I've ever seen. Like, you know what? Let's not even worry about playing normal. Let's just do whatever we want to do. So, if Red doesn't have any villagers in this TC, he can't send any more in. This TC is too close. This TC will go down. Where's Red going to place the town center next? He's going to have to save the wood. Wow. Now, this strategy shouldn't work. Blue has 16 idle villagers out of his 29 right now. Doesn't have fishing ships. Red has 27 working vills and 11 fishing ships. So there's the feudal age upgrade for Red. Again, nothing in the chat, which is really disappointing. I wanted to see some salt in the chat. Perfect decision from Red. Just delete that TC and now build this one. Now, if you're wondering how Blue got his up originally, he got his TC up because he deleted his back at home. And is he going to do this again? He's scouting. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, okay, Red is placing a town center here. He does have the wood. He does have the stone as well. He's going to delete the town center and go for another douche. Oh, man. And this would be a perfect spot, too, if he wins because he's right on top of the gold and the stone. But he is in the town center's range. This is different, guys. This is different. He should be able to get this up, believe it or not. He has weak villagers here, but he should be able to get this up. Red, not going to be able to stop it. He's not going to be able to collect wood on this side, gold, stone, anything he would like. And now we have a TC war. One good thing for Red is that he has a house here. So every once in a while, this TC is going to default and try and attack the closest thing, which is the house. But Red's not even trying to win this fight. Wow, he's just giving up and running away. Again, maybe not an awful decision because he could delete his town center again and just place it elsewhere. But if he places it out here, he's not going to have any wood. Blue is forever in the Dark Age at this point. Red has 16 fishing ships. He has plenty of food coming in. He's going to want another town center, of course, because this one he's just leaving to die. But where will he go? He's trying to scout, and he's like, yeah, not the best spot for a town center. He's going for a market. He wants the Castle Age. Hopefully he doesn't click up with this town center. He has the food. He can sell some of that food and some of that wood to get to the Castle Age. But he needs to choose a new town center. Blue has 131 food. Oh, he has docked back here. Stream cheating, obviously. And maybe he will have the food income to get to the feudal age eventually in this game, but this is unique. Unique New York. Unique New York. Militia coming across from Mazapan, so he's gonna probably continue to drush. If you know what movie that's from, then well done, you have good taste. That town center is going to go down for red. I don't know why he hasn't deleted it yet. Maybe he just wants a couple more villagers. He's just going to collect the gold and get the castle, I guess. I still feel like he should have built a TC because now he doesn't have the wood for a town center to click up the castles. This is a delay. How now, brown cow? Yeah, you got it, man. How now, brown cow? But this is a crazy game. This is so different. Red still in a good position though. He doesn't have a town center, and Blue is just gonna try and collect wood over here because now these villagers are gonna be working again. Roach is saying Blue shouldn't win, but Red has made some bad decisions so far. Maybe he will panic too much. Well, that's the idea of the Persian douche. It's to make your opponent panic. To be honest, I think Red made the wise choice, deleting his TC and building another one. He's still in a commanding lead, but he needs to somehow make his way into open spaces, and he's doing that now. But I think his one bad decision is not going for the TC, because now he has the resources to click the castle. But he doesn't have a TC to do that. He's placed 2 lumber camps. That's an awful lumber camp, by the way. Which might indicate panic. So he just needs to get to the Castle Age. Blue is collecting resources. Blue, still in the Dark Age. 21 minutes in. The one struggle for Red, if he wants to find open space, is going to be in the middle of this map. And there's nothing there for him except wood. The only other gold and stone he can access, besides where he's at, is going to be back at Blue's old base, which would just be hilarious. But what Red did, I mean, this has still been very good from Red. What he has done here has been wise. He has plenty of resources, plenty of fish, but Blue is going to click up to the Castle Age soon. Feudal Age. He needs a Castle Age upgrade. Blue is probably going to trust him. Blue is attacking with villagers at the moment. So Red needs a town center, man. Blue is just the worst type of player. Oh, is that a town center going up? Alright, finally Red's going for that town center. So he's gonna have gold, unless this gets trushed. Red will not have any stone left to build counter towers. His stone is being mined by Blue, and the other stone's over here, so that's just not going to happen. He's going to have to buy some. I assume he'll click up the castle in a moment.
Yeah.
The Blue has 17 more villagers right now. He also has 11 fishing ships, so is this game close? Well, I don't know. Red has finally clicked up the castle. And Blue has not hit feudal. But he is definitely going to try and trush. Now, what does Blue know? He knows there's no villagers over here anymore. He knows that Red was trying to take that stone. Oh, wow, this is actually smart. If he gets galleys out and kills the fish, that's a game changer. He's gonna dock there. Mark it. Is he gonna fast castle right beneath this guy? Are you kidding me? Okay, he knows there's wood collectors over here, or lumberjacks. Gonna go with a watchtower, which is expected from us. I feel like he's trying to fast castle. Still. If he gets barracks up and uses the market to balance out his economy, he could get to the castle age. Yeah. Blacksmith, market. And here's a barracks from red. These villagers are stranded over here. Meanwhile, we actually have galleys from red. This is really smart. If red sits right next to the water's edge, he might be able to stop those villagers from running in. So that's another good decision from red. Now what I would do if I'm red, I would go crossbow when I hit the castle age. Also build another town center. Why not? I mean, again, this is pretty awkward because he's gonna have to build TCs where there's little gold and not a lot of flat land. But blue is on his way to the castle age, guys, and he has been collecting stone, though not as much now. Looks like he's building galleys. Red is running his fishing ships right by those docks, and he's going to run this corner. So he's relocating his fish. This is really smart. He knows the importance of the fishing ships. He knows the importance of water as well in these choke points. And there's a stable, so it looks like Red's going to go knights instead. Building a town center out here, which is perfect. Right on that gold, and he could use one more. So Red in a commanding lead, in my opinion. But, wow, look at the bill difference, though. I mean, there's a 20 bill lead for blue. So I just don't know. And it looks like red went down here to blue's fish, and blue's having to run them all away. This is awful for blue. What a weird game. Alright, so 2 stable knights for red. The problem with Persian douche is, well, there's many problems with it, but the problem that blue has now is red knows where he is, and blue has no way of defending himself. Because he's surrounded. Red has expanded to other areas, so he'll be fine for now. He's gonna kill some villagers, because they're not hopping into the tower. Peculiar game, but red using his water advantage, for sure. The red seems to have the advantage all around. I just don't know what blue's going to do with the castle age upgrade. He's collecting a lot of stone. So let's think about this. If he can somehow get a castle up here, which I don't think he will be able to do. If he can get a castle up here, he will deny 2 golds. And the stables, the TC, some of this water. I mean, that would be huge, but he's going to have to run this way. I mean, he is making camels. This guy was built for the YOLO strategies. He's on 1 TC. He doesn't have fishing ships working. Or many of them. I feel like that's what he needs to do. Then red would have gold down here, but he hasn't... Oh, he has scouted it. Nice lumber camp. I think blue's going with a castle. When he gets a stone for it. What rating are these guys? Back then... Does it say it? I changed the speed so many times. I'm trying to show you. Yeah, it didn't show. It didn't show. Though, it should have shown, because they said good luck, have fun. Probably that's just too long ago. Yeah, this game is very old, and obviously very different. Blue is sending villagers forward. Can he repair this tower for a moment and kill some of these villagers? Oh man, this is a mess. Blue has villagers here. Red has villagers here. Knights coming out now. Camels are here from blue to clean up the knights. This tower is still up for now. Will it stay up? Blue might repair it. Nope, not gonna happen. Red sending over the galleys. He just needs to control this side. Blue still has a Villa lead. Blue actually has the score lead. I don't know how that's possible. Probably units killed or scouting or something. I mean, this is just odd. And now he's going for a TC back at home. where he's completely safe. So it was all to bait Red into freaking out, into making these weird decisions. Red has been jebaited, maybe, into freaking out. And wow, we even have towers down here from Blue, and I did not see this. But that's gonna do damage. And you see villagers forced to run to the right-hand side. I can't believe this game. This is so weird. The fishing count is actually in Blue's favor, but he does have idle fish. Red lost a lot of his fishing ships, but this is a perfect position to hold. He can fish for days up here. In fact, if you can't build farms, which he really can't because he doesn't have a lot of safe space, he needs to hold on to the fish, and that would be what he'd want to do. But Blue, you know, calm and collected, just gonna build a town center close to where he had one originally when this game started. Red still behind in villagers. He's struggling to get food. If Blue would send his fire ships in this direction, that'd be perfect. Kill those fishing ships. Yeah, quite a game here. Quite a game. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. Again, I've never seen this before. And oh, remember when Red sent these villagers up here? I didn't talk about that, but I was thinking, why would Red send villagers here? Well, I think the problem is he needs wood. But now these villagers are going to go down. And I think everyone except this guy will go down. That was an awful decision for him. He should have focused on this area. And actually, Blue is going to continue to trust the wood. So Red is really having a wood problem. He does have some gold here and some wood here, but if the towers continue and he has no defense, and he can't defend because he doesn't have the resources, then it's going to be bad for him. I think his mistake was maybe knights. If he had crossbows, the crossbows could have done a lot more damage, but maybe he didn't have the wood, you know? It's all down to resource management. Blue going for another tower. Red does not have the food to make a knight, and he's forced to run away again, and it is going to get worse and worse if he's continuing to run villagers away, idle them, and build lumber camps. Blue has 18 more villagers, 3 more fishing ships. He has the main gold and the main stone from Red, and I am shocked. I am shocked, man. Red's finally sending out a knight, but Knight's coming over from Blue now. And oh, the walls around the stable. This guy, I don't think he's going to be able to stop the Knight from coming out, so he's going to need to be careful. But Knights are running down here, and Red's going to have to be very careful. These are 3 Knights that can kill all these villagers. And oh, I thought that was a tower. I got real excited. Nope, not a tower on the water. I don't know what use that would have been to him anyway. All these villagers running away. This is, I know it's weird to say this because you normally don't get map control with the Persian douche, but this has been an excellent display of map awareness and gaining map control from Blue. Because after the douche, he's done everything right. More Knights coming in. Red is going to lose his Knights and probably all these villagers. And look at the vill difference now. Back over here, Blue's completely safe, no problem. Here, completely safe, no problem. War Galley's not going to be good enough. He lost far too many villagers. And he'll probably lose more as well when more Knights come in. That Knight going down to the towers. Blue with a population difference now. And these are some YOLO plays. And one Knight's on full HP here as well, so this is going to be devastating. There has to be weak villagers, you imagine, too. Oh man, this hurts. I feel so bad for Red because he played it well in the beginning, you know? If it was any other map, maybe if it wasn't Highlands, it would be much easier for him to deal with this, but this is disgusting. And I'm a player of this game. I understand the frustration. He hasn't given up hope, but this is awful, man. Blue is all over him. and blue could go for a castle. He has the stone for it. And guess whose stone he collected? Well, yeah, that was red's. Where will he place the castle? Again, I think this would be a good spot. Deny that gold. Might be considering this area now because there's gold and wood that red's collecting. Red has no safe economy at this point except his fish. And if blue takes that out, I think the game is his for sure. Well, I feel bad for red, but I'm also very impressed by blue. The way this game started was so unique. He went with a barracks. Like, it was almost like deathmatch. Maybe he thought it was deathmatch. He went with the barracks right away. And these villagers, again, running down to the shoreline to the protection of the war galleys, but there's not going to be many villagers left. And now we have a castle over here. Did he really send all these villagers from the tower, just 4 villagers, to build a castle here? You ballsy man, Mazapan. And that just rhymes, so it was meant to be. I can't believe he's building a castle here. Normally you want a castle that covers a little bit more space, but no. And castle's gonna go up. And the red's gonna have to run away from here. I mean, the knights are still coming over as well. It's just a matter of time. He can't even send villagers out of this town center to the right-hand side. So these villagers, well, they can't run to the left either, so they're completely screwed. And blue's just getting double bit axe, which is the feudal age wood upgrade, but he's had other things on his mind, I guess. Red has a larger military count. That's a good point, my friend, but it's all on water. And that military count is not much higher. And these fire ships for blue, if they get to the fish, and they still haven't, if they get to the fish, that's the only food economy at the moment for red. I mean, even these villagers are idle because they can't collect anything except shorefish. There's no wood or gold here. I don't know why he has them idle, but maybe he just doesn't want to lose them to the knights that are surrounding him. What rush tactic against you annoys you the most? I'm pretty sure that subs can answer that with one emote I have. I don't even need to answer that question. You'll find out in a second. Booming economy for Mazapan, if you could call it that. He's getting scale mail armor, the first upgrades for his knights. But he's living the dream right now, so he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, Cape Man knows. Cape Man knows. Urban knows. Ultimate Joey knows. Nighthawk knows. You all know. I will say I've gotten a lot better dealing with the Trush. In fact, I'm pretty confident against it now. But yeah, that's definitely not my favorite strategy in the world. Persian Douche is on the Trush level, though. It's maybe on another level altogether. Because it causes messy games, and I hate it. I hate it, especially if you lose to it, man. The first time someone Persian Douched me, I was so confused. Like, well, hold on a second. How is he building another town center? Hacker, noob, cheater. And then, of course, I try a cheat. I'm like, lumberjack. No, it didn't work. I didn't get extra wood. What is happening to me? But red is screwed, man. He's screwed. He can't collect this wood. He just needs some resources. There's towers here. He probably should run out with these villagers and at least attack the towers. Oh, stream is ripped. Well, that's great. I definitely think... Let's hope the stream comes back. That stream will come back. Is it gonna come back? I'll pause the game. I should probably have paused it. I'm gonna wait. Don't worry, guys. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, you know what? So I just heard my neighbor's car. So they must have got home. Let me know when you can all hear me again. Just refresh it. I think we weathered the storm. My neighbors just walked in their door like 5-10 minutes ago, and naturally they're probably going to use internet, right? When they walk in their doors. So I wonder. I mean, that's pretty good evidence that I'm being throttled, right? It's back but laggy. It should be fine now. Should be fine now. I forgot it was a recording, so I didn't pause for some of it. But we're back. But yeah, it's pretty good evidence that I'm being throttled when my neighbors walk in the door, and then that happens. Let me exit that program that started to open, and we'll restart the game now. Sorry about the complications. What I was saying is that Red is trying to collect wood, and he cannot. And we have a war elephant coming out from Mazapan, which is not metagame. And what's he gonna do? Raid the wood line. Yeah, okay. Raiding the wood line with a war elephant. And might even go for that TC kill, which would be epic. He's building a TC over here. At this point, I don't think Red can come back. Oh, he's even losing the fish. And he says, I guess no regame. So maybe Blue is saying, of course. Okay, I just figured out what happened there. Blue is a savage. And again, the worst type of person. The worst type of person when it comes to playing. So, look again. So, Red is asking for a re. He wants to play this guy again. And, Blue... So he says, I guess no re. And he's expecting Blue to run off after this. And Blue says, of course. Of course. So, stream down again? Nah, we're here. We're here. Just refresh. Just refresh. Come on, guys. Refresh. Use your fingers to, instead of typing in the chat, just click the refresh button on the first time around. Sorry about that. I'm just messing around with you, and I'm trying to make my complications less annoying. But yeah, that was a crazy game. That was a crazy game indeed. Blue doing something you've never seen before, unless you've seen this game. Building 2 militia a minute into the game and somehow winning it in the end. Very unique, very odd strategies. You can see just Red got massacred everywhere in this game. Even, yeah, that war elephant, it was attacking the TC. Just what we wanted to see. The Legend of Blue Mazapan. Exactly, the Legend of Mazapan, indeed. I mean, as spectators, we like to see personalities like that. Like, you know, this is literally the douchiest strategy you could do. It's so douchey. Dropping 2 different TCs on the guy, towers, and oh, it sucks as a player. But as a spectator, we can look back on this and laugh now. And that's a classic game for a reason. Was this game pick Civ? Dude, I have no clue. No clue. This game is years old. I imagine it was random Civ. But, I don't know. Blue, he had a plan. A very weird plan. And it wasn't a straight line plan. It was like a zigzag. He got to the final goal in the end. There's units killed, units lost. Yeah, exactly. That's the new metagame now. We're going to see Viper, Doubt, all these top players doing that strategy, I'm sure, because they're huge fans of my stream. Blue just dominated with map control there. That's all it was. Good old map control. And he did a good job at that. That was a great game. Hopefully the dropped frames did not cause too many issues for you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream below. Click follow and pay attention to the schedule, which is below my Twitch stream, because I'd like to see you here.